Try to make your intellect deaf and dumb during prayer. You will then be able to pray. Whenever a temptation or a feeling of contentiousness comes over you, immediately arousing you to anger or to some senseless word, remember your prayer and how you will be judged about it, and at once the disorderly movement within you will subside. Whatever you do to avenge yourself against a brother who has done you a wrong will prove a stumbling block to you during prayer. Prayer is the flower of gentleness and of freedom from anger. Prayer is the fruit of joy and thankfulness. Prayer is the remedy for gloom and despondency. Go and sell all you have and give to the poor. Matthew chapter 19, verse 21. And deny yourself, taking up your cross. Matthew chapter 16, verse 24. You will then be free from distraction when you pray. If you wish to pray as you should, deny yourself all the time. And when any kind of affliction troubles you, meditate on prayer. If you endure something painful out of love for wisdom, you will find the fruit of this during prayer. If you desire to pray as you ought, do not grieve anyone. Otherwise you run in vain. Philippians chapter 2, verse 16. Leave your gift before the altar. First go away and be reconciled with your brother. Matthew chapter 5, verse 24. And when you return, you will pray without disturbance. For rancor darkens the intellect of one who prays, and extinguishes the light of his prayers. Those who store up grievances and rancor in themselves are like people who draw water and pour it into a cask full of holes. If you patiently accept what comes, you will always pray with joy. When you pray as you should, thoughts will come to you which make you feel that you have a real right to be angry. But anger with your neighbor is never right. If you search, you will find that things can always be arranged without anger. So do all you can not to break out into anger. Take care that while appearing to cure someone else, you yourself do not remain uncured, in this way thwarting your prayer. If you are sparing with your anger, you will yourself be spared, and you will show your good sense, and will be one of those who pray. If you arm yourself against anger, then you will never succumb to any kind of desire. Desire provides fuel for anger, and anger disturbs spiritual vision, disrupting the state of prayer. Do not pray only with outward forms and gestures, but with reverence and awe. Try to make your intellect conscious of spiritual prayer. Sometimes as soon as you start to pray, you pray well. At other times, in spite of great exertion, you do not reach your goal. This is to make you exert yourself still more, so that having gained the gift of prayer, you keep it safe. When an angel comes to us, all who trouble us withdraw at once. Then the intellect is completely calm and prays soundly. But at other times, when the attacks of the demons are particularly strong, the intellect does not have a moment's respite. This is because it is weakened by the passions to which it has succumbed in the past. But if it goes on searching, it will find, and if it knocks, the door will be opened. Matthew chapter 7, verse 8.